not qualify on the pass rush or the weapons. So Joy and I were looking at, you can really say this in the NFC. The Rams and Tampa are overwhelming favorites. And, it's like Georgia and Bama are in the SEC, and that's how it ended up. It would be surprising if the Rams, just think about it. A GM, a coach, a quarterback, a D-line, a receiver. That's what the league needs. They're A everywhere, similarly for Tampa. So let's just match them up. Rams, Tampa, Joy, the edge in the key parts of a football team.
Okay, let's start at head coach. Who has the advantage?
That's a big one, Rams. Todd Bowles in the Jets, defensive coach, pretty conservative. McVay is considered the best young culture creator in the league. He has won 68% of his games with Jared Goff. Remember, he inherited sort of an offensive mess, so that's an easy one. Coaches matter. It's the Rams.
Who has the advantage at quarterback?
I think you have to go Matt Stafford. Younger, still in his prime. I thought he was the second half leading quarterback in the league. He was the best fourth quarter quarterback in the league. Beat Brady twice head-to-head. Brady will be 45 going into the season. And Stafford, by the way, since he entered the league, has the most fourth quarter comebacks, 36, of any player in the league.
Running back.
I would probably say Tampa. Leonard Fournette's coming back. Rams' issue is they couldn't keep their running backs healthy. Cam Akers, a little bit of a fumble issue in the playoffs. Bucs should be more run-oriented this year with Todd Bowles. So I think they're going to lean into their running backs. Would not be shocked if Tampa didn't draft another running back, whereas the Rams have other needs like corner and offensive line.
Wide receiver and tight end.
It's very, very tough. I would probably go, because of the uncertainty of OBJ, I would probably go Tampa. The Bucs receivers had the most receptions in the NFL last year. They had the most receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. The distraction of AB is gone. They brought in Russell Gage from Atlanta. So, and they also re-signed Chris Godwin. So they've had some health issues, but it remains to me the deepest, most talented wide receiving core in the NFL, and adding Gage matters a lot too.
Who has the advantage of offensive line?
I think this is probably becoming a strength of this team now. It was the weakness when Brady got there, but they went and got Shaq Mason at guard for the Patriots. He's a top 5 guard. Tristan Wirfs, top right tackle. Ryan Jensen, arguably top 2 center. So 3 of their offensive linemen are the best in the league. Andrew Whitworth retired from the Rams, so they'll save some cap space. But they have to concentrate now. The Rams in the draft have to go out and go at least on the interior of the O-line, pick up a draft pick. So I think this has become really the strength of this team outside of wide receivers.
How about the defensive front?
I would give it to the Rams simply because you have to double team Aaron Donald. I'm not sure if Ndamukong Suh's coming back. JPP, I think he's past his prime. They led the NFL with 62 sacks in a much better division than Tampa plays in. They had the highest pass rushing grade. Now, Von Miller's gone, but this franchise has drafted well. They get after the passer. So much of it is spearheaded by Aaron Donald, who is such a major disruptor. He and Greg Gaines, it just opens up alleys and opportunities for other people. Defensive back. I would go Rams because they have the best pure corner in the league in Jalen Ramsey. So, safeties, I don't think it's that valuable a resource or a position group. They have the best. They lost Darius Williams in free agency, whereas the Rams, the Bucs re-signed Carlton Davis. So, but I think Jalen Ramsey can take out a Mike Evans, and that's the difference maker. So I'd go Rams. Kicker? Matt Gay and the Rams, probably an edge here. So my feeling is the things that matter: head coach, quarterback, D-line, kicker scores points, whereas I think the O-line and the running backs, I think Tampa is going to pivot to a power team more this year in Brady's, 22nd, 23rd season, whereas I think the Rams with Allen Robinson and young receivers would prefer to open it up more.
The Allen Robinson pickup is huge.
It's people have no idea. And that's what we talked about.